All right, what's going on, everybody? This is the first episode the Stay Off My Grass podcast. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything here: sports, music, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And so, just a little intro. You know what I'm saying? I go by Suns fan Randy or Regan or Reagan. These niggas gonna call me a lot of things. Talk this course of this podcast.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
man.
We all met in high school, you know what I'm saying? Playing basketball. I met this nigga Wop. He was the first nigga I met out of the group though. And I met him
Oh yeah, for
because
sure. That's wild.
this nigga Jumper was so broke when I first seen him. I was just
That's
like, this
not.
nigga need a
That's not
hug.
what.
Like,
That was not your impression.
like when I seen his jumper, I was just like, yo, this nigga need a friend. So I was just like, yo, what up, fool? Like everything straight
That
at
actually
home.
that is important though, because that plays into the mindset of why you niggas think the way that y'all do. That is. I'm glad that you mentioned that because I actually realized like we think from different spaces. Like you and Chevelle, y'all think from shooters mentalities, and
And you
like
think it from a
generally,
drive.
and I think from basketball that has nothing to do. It isn't all about shooting. So that I realized why we always got different perspectives on the game, because y'all think it's all about shooting, and it's not.
Uh,
Nah, I just see the
There's
game
so many
different.
other
That's it.
things that factor into the game.
anyway, Trey, how did you even? That was what I
Cause
was thinking
Right.
about. Though I was like, how did you even come into the group? Like, who like was like, yo, let this
Uh,
nigga in?
it was
that nigga was in the group not talking.
probably. I think the first nigga I met was JJ. JJ was the first nigga I met,
And he snuck you
and
in.
then no, JJ he didn't talk that much either, so it wasn't really him.
Yeah,
I
So
y'all
you
it
niggas was
probably
just
bugged.
lingering.
it,
Y'all was
it,
just like,
it probably just
we
came
want
from
to be
like
accepted.
I honestly don't even know when we fucking met, but I know it was basketball though.
Right, right, right. And Gary got into me. I'm assuming, or how did you even meet these other two? Or do you even like have a
All
memory
right,
of these
so
niggas? Like how you met them?
I know everything clear. Like I can, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I met WAP first, and
Hmm.
I met WAP in the second period of my science class. I think it was like Mr. C class. I don't know WAP if you remember that.
Mm. I don't remember Mr. C. I remember we had history. All three of us had history.
It's like, wait, I don't remember his name. I think it was Chadamba Chunk. It was like on the third floor.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
Yeah, I
I had
remember the
met WAP
names.
there,
Yeah.
and
And then boom.
it was funny because wore this varsity Laker jacket, and it said Kemba on the side. So that's how he got the name WAP.
That's what everybody knows the jacket.
The Whopper.
Everybody knows the
Used to
jacket.
give him shit. WAP. So I met
Yes.
I met WAP in second period, ninth grade year, freshman year. Um, I met Traville. I'm gonna say 10th grade year. Also in my second period class, which is crazy. It was like ceramics class.
Hmm.
Trey, I don't know if you remember that.
Hmm.
Like you
Mm-mm.
sit all the way in the back. I didn't know nobody
Yeah, he always in the back
in that
quiet.
class.
I wonder. I'm surprised he said something to you. This nigga did
I
not
met
talk.
I don't
what-
I think we met.
yeah,
It was I can't remember what class.
it was Traville. It was Traville and
I can't
Jarvis
hear you,
class.
Hmm?
Robin.
Hmm. Yeah, but anyways, just to move it
It
on
was
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
along.
Silver
No,
class.
So
I didn't say mine yet.
go
Nah, I
ahead,
And
met
Wop.
then I know
I think Gary's a little shaky.
Yeah, Gary's a little shaky
Um,
on that end.
but yeah, I remember meeting Gary first. I remember meeting Gary. I don't know out of the two how the Gary and Regan who I met first, but I remember I met Gary without Regan. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, this nigga Gary Black. I was like, damn, this nigga Gary Black. I was like, this
yeah.
is the first. I was like, this is the first dude that's not black that I generally thought that nigga was black. I was like, he must got black family or some shit. I was like, he must got black family or some shit like. And then Regan, I took Regan under my wing on the varsity on the fall song
Yes. Freshman year.
on the
You got
fall
me
song.
bent.
on the Frost South team because Regan remembers I was the leading scorer on the Frost South team. He can't cap about that. Me and
It
Isaiah
was
and
a
Regan,
1-2 punch.
we were
It was
the
a
big
1-2
three. We
punch.
were the big three.
It
Me,
was a
Regan, and
1-2 punch.
Isaiah. It was us three. It was the big three
You couldn't
because we had
shoot,
Isaiah.
so whenever you would get stuck in the air, you would always look for me, and I would always be there. So I was just your bailout nigga. That's how we.
Hey, the floater was automatic in freshman year more than any other year. That shit was automatic. I was averaging like 10 a game off floaters. Uh, yeah,
But
and then
anyways,
Chevelle was always in the group. He just never said nothing for a whole year.
yeah, I don't even know how he got
Uh,
here. Like
he just played
he just woke
basketball,
up
but
and he was here.
Chevelle was always there though. Like he was. I remember but Chevelle's younger than us. You got to remember. So he
Yeah,
wasn't there freshman year. He wasn't there
but
freshman year
how he snuck in, I
when we was
don't
there.
know. Like he was in tennis and all the other extracurriculars, and he just like, who told this nigga that? Yeah, I guess he heard up.
I don't remember
But
how that should even work out.
I want to get into everybody teams, man. Like, so obviously I'm a Suns fan. You know what I'm saying? I've been a Suns fan since 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? Born in Arizona, raised out here, and that's just really it. Do y'all even got a story on like why y'all Laker fans? Do y'all got like a
I
y'all went
got
to
a
the
story.
parade or some shit?
I got a story on you lying. I know that. Are you capping? I just thought you were capping to start off the intro. How you in here capping already? You said when you was 9. So
Yes,
how old was
sir.
you when you was a Laker fan and you jumped ship? When you was a
Oh
Laker fan, you jumped
Lord,
ship. How old was you? How old were you? Because I
I
don't
was
know if you told
Ah,
nine.
that
I was
story. I don't
nine.
know if
I
you
was
ever told.
9.
So yeah, tell
That's the
before. But
story. I was
you wasn't
9.
born when you was 9. So you had a team before. You had a team before you was 9 years old.
Look, we ain't even got
The
time to
Lakers.
get into all of that,
So
man. We
tell
gonna get into that.
let's can I hear that story of why you
We ain't got time for all that. Anyway,
I'm so weak
Trey,
because
what's your team, man?
you don't tell that story, huh?
all
Anyways,
right.
Trey,
I'm a Laker fan,
you
ride or
was born
die.
into it. Do y'all even get a
Basically,
choice as a kid? Like you just
well,
like
everybody in my family was a Laker fan, so it came naturally, really.
that's interesting. It was
That
real
shit came
interesting. So
natural.
with that being said,
Why
so
he
what y'all
keeps
niggas
skipping? He
predictions?
keeps skipping
Let's
over.
get real. Let's get real. What y'all
Wow.
niggas predictions for next year? Like where do you see y'all going? Where do y'all you know what I'm saying? I know we going back to the finals, but I want to hear what y'all
No,
gotta
you're
To the
say.
not.
west,
Y'all
to
have a point
to the
guard,
western.
but
Yeah, before Westbrook, let's get into what are y'all gonna do? Like what I know WAP is thinking championship every single year.
we get a ring this year.
Everybody, we all do. Every single year,
Oh my god.
we all do. But now it's the confirmation that we're getting a ring. It's just
But
confirmed.
y'all only
Everybody
have
know.
3 players. How you only have 4 players or what y'all got 5? Like y'all have 4 or 5 players on the team and y'all already got a ring.
Yeah,
Like what like make it make sense.
Yeah,
I feel like the pieces that we gonna pick up
all
is
you
gonna be
have to
enough.
do is fill it out.
That
We
don't
already
make
got
no
players that
sense.
want to come for a
Mm-hmm.
veteran minimum, so I feel like once we get the right pieces around, we'll be good. We got Westbrook, so we need shooters. When we get shooters, we solid. That's all we need.
So yeah, I guess we can jump into that Westbrook conversation and see how you niggas feel. Because I was on the
Um,
fence of I'm on the fence of I don't think that he a good fit. Even though I do think that like he a good player, I don't think he a good fit. And I feel like that's something that WAP don't understand. That you could just because somebody don't fit with a team don't mean that he a bad player. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I feel the same way as you, and
so
I still think we go
so
win.
does
I
that
just
mean
feel
that?
like if we lose, it's gonna be revolving around Westbrook.
Mm-hmm. WAP.
So he your scapegoat basically. He your scapegoat basically is what you're saying. You already got your scapegoat
Every
plan
year y'all
set.
got a scapegoat.
Basically, what you're saying.
Every year y'all have a scapegoat. This year was AD and Frank Vogel. You know what I'm saying? Last year it was
Um,
because
No,
y'all was
it was
too
injuries
young. It
last
was
year.
Lonzo. It was Lonzo. Lonzo
Regan.
was a scapegoat. The year before that, who else was? Y'all pick. It's a nigga that's a scapegoat every year.
But my question is, Regan, have you ever went into a season with a scapegoat?
have I ever
like went into the season like, oh nigga, if we don't win this season, it's your fault. Nobody goes into a season with a scapegoat. You at the end of the season be like, oh, it's your fault. At the end,
That's not true. That's not
these
true.
niggas
That's not
Russ,
true.
going in,
so
coming in.
so do
Like
you
Man,
do, do
nah.
you think
Kuzma been a
it's
scapegoat for years. There you go. Kuzma been the reason why y'all niggas been losing for years. Anytime some shit go wrong, it's
No,
Kuzma's fault.
not
LeBron
at
didn't
the
quit on the
not at the
team.
big
Blah blah blah. Like none of the other
not
shit.
not
Y'all
in the
couldn't hit shots.
beginning, not in
The
not
defense
in the
was fucked
beginning of
up.
the season,
It's
man.
all Kuzma. That's the reason.
it won't be
I,
LeBron or AD? So who the bomb denominator?
Well, Kuzma
Russ.
gone now, so y'all gonna have to find somebody. Y'all have to find
somebody
somebody
else to
new.
blame.
What
Yeah,
y'all
so
gonna
we
turn
got a
on
new.
AC?
It's a new scapegoat. We got Russ
We
as
don't,
the
we don't know if he's
scapegoat.
coming
That's
back.
fair.
He has the
Oh,
most
AC,
pressure.
yeah, he might be gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like
because he came in and yeah,
I feel like
he
though,
has the most
like I
pressure.
feel like the key to making that situation work though is AD health. Because if AD go out for 15 to 20 games and LeBron and Westbrook gotta figure some shit out, or like two niggas running the team, I feel like that's gonna be the time where it's gonna create that friction of these two niggas not seeing eye to eye. And I feel like AD can be that like meniscus there to like soften them two niggas up. Because like I said, I don't think that they two niggas that kind of do the same thing, but just one is smaller and inefficient. You know what I mean?
Well, Regan, I'll ask you because you're not a Laker fan. So, what's name a more dangerous pick and roll? Because this is obviously this is all about shooting, right? Everything is about
Shut the
shooting.
fuck
What's
up.
a name a more dangerous pick and roll in the league? Russ and AD, a more dangerous pick and roll. I would love to just
LeBron
go
and
ahead.
AD, LeBron and
Yeah,
AD.
absolutely,
LeBron and AD.
Exactly.
I'm scared of
Exactly.
that. And then
That's
absolutely.
Chris Middleton and
That's
Giannis is
great.
a scary ass pick and roll too. When them niggas
yes.
switched that shit up and them niggas started picking and roll, we couldn't do nothing. It was like fuck. And then Chris Middleton wasn't
that's
missing.
not better. That's cool. They ain't better than AD
All right, Wop,
and
look,
Russ, but that's
Wop.
cool.
How is that not better if they go to pick and roll and they leave Russ? They
How
Yeah,
is
leave
it
you can
not
Russ
leave
or
better?
Russ open.
AD.
Like you can literally
So it's
A hybrid
drop
pick and
you can drop
roll.
on Russ.
you gonna live with the jumper from Russ
Yeah, every time.
Who's
every
what's a
time.
jumper? How is it gonna be a jumper though? It depends on where it's coming
He
from. The pick
takes
and
he
roll.
takes he takes so many
They're not gonna
jumpers. What
give
do
him the
you?
paint.
They're
They're not
not.
gonna
They're
give
gonna
him the paint.
pocket.
Yeah, they're gonna pack
They
it. They be like, all right, like we want Russ to shoot that jumper. And like I feel like why you keep forgetting when y'all played the Rockets in the bubble, like y'all literally was playing Russell Westbrook from in the paint. Like I don't know like what happened. Like you just forgot or you don't want to remember that shit or what's going on.
Did Russ have AD? Did Russ have AD? Did Russ have AD rolling or who do you have rolling? Rolling to the basket
That's
was
that has
Clint
nothing to do with
rolling
it.
or was
Okay,
that
no
Anthony
no
okay,
Davis
look,
no.
that has
rolling?
nothing to do with
Because
nothing.
Russ didn't have the ball. Russ didn't have the ball. James Harden had it. Russ was in the corner doing nothing. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about pick and roll or anything.
And
We're
when he
saying him
had
in the
it,
corner.
yeah, when he had it, they was daring him to shoot.
Even
So it's
wasn't
just
AD.
like niggas playing you from in the paint.
Like not even closing out on them. Like
Ask
Like
ask that question.
we'll live.
that says
Ask that question because
something. That says something right there.
ask that question because when Russ was in OKC, he made Steven Adams. Him and Steven Adams was a dangerous pick and roll. Him and Steven Adams was dangerous in the pick and roll.
No,
And
I got a point
all
now. You
right,
got a point.
because that
You
was
got a
that.
point.
Because I know niggas going. That was dangerous with
I wouldn't
Steven
say
Adams.
dangerous.
You're
I wouldn't
telling
say
me with
dangerous.
Anthony Davis, it was dangerous because you couldn't stop it easily. It's not like you could easily stop it. They got to the playoffs. And Steven
I
Adams
think
got money and was known from playing with Westbrook. He made Steven
no.
Adams look good. You could say he got Steven Adams paid. You didn't know who Steven
I
Adams
would.
was, dog.
I
Before
wouldn't. I
the
don't
pick
know
and
if I
rolls,
would
you
go
didn't know
that
who the name was.
far. I wouldn't go
There's
that
plenty
far
of
because I feel like you're giving Steven Adams too much credit just because I feel like Westbrook. I'm gonna give him his credit. Westbrook knows how to win. Like at the end of the day, like no matter who the fuck is on his team, he knows how to win, and that was proven with the Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Wow,
took out Steven Adams from that equation, and they still make the
wow,
playoffs. So he knows how to
wow.
win. But I'm
Credit where
saying
it's
with
due. Damn,
on a
man,
he knows how to
that's
win with
deep.
a losing team. He knows how to win with a losing. He doesn't know how to win with a winning team, obviously, because Kevin
You know
Durant
who?
left,
You know who does
Harden
know how
in
to win?
Houston. So like with a winning team, he struggles.
You know who can
Let's
teach
keep it a
him? You
bean.
know who can teach? You know who can teach him how to win?
You
Who?
can't
That
teach
guy
no
Bron.
30-year-old nigga
That guy
that wear
LeBron
fucking
can. that guy LeBron can show him some things of some
You
decision making.
you do know LeBron 39.
Yeah.
I said I'm talking about. I said teach. I said teach. I
No,
didn't say carry. I said he can teach you how to win. Is that a
so
lie or is
so
that true?
No. Westbrook knows how to
he,
win. That's not the question.
What? You just said
Westbrook knows how to win.
You said
he
he only know how to
he know how
win
to
on
win
losing
games.
teams.
He's not saying championships. He said he know how to win.
Yeah.
How to win
He
games.
know how to win
Okay.
games, not
And
championships.
LeBron got 4 of them, so he can teach
Yeah.
a player, a veteran, great player, how to win. Is that far fetched to believe that he can't
No,
teach
it's not.
Westbrook how to win?
He can do
very
that.
simple. Very
It's
simple.
not. It's
But
that's not. That's not far
it's
fetched. You gotta be
not
willing to listen.
As Russ
Yeah,
don't
the
listen
nigga not
though.
gonna listen. Like go
Okay,
ask Harden, go ask KD, go ask
My next question. Has anybody ever talked to Westbrook? Reagan, you ever talked to Westbrook? Or
No.
Travell ever talked to Westbrook?
I
Because
I ain't
never
never
talked
when
to
I
him
talked
one
talk
day.
to you, when I
I'll
talk
talk
to
to
you
that nigga.
guys, I feel like you guys know him because y'all know he don't listen like we talking about Tyrone or something. We like we talking about. Have y'all ever sat down with Russ and said, "Bro, are you willing to do this? Are you?" So do y'all actually know, or y'all just we just fans
I
talk
mean, if he
at
was,
this
he would have did it
point? You feel
already.
me?
How
That's
how
not
long has
true.
he been in the league?
That's
I know
not
he wants
true.
to win. He don't want to lose every year. Russ wants
Yeah.
to win.
So you
If
feel
he
like
was willing to do it, he would have did what he needed to do to get the victory. Him and
Yeah.
KD should have won that year.
Yeah.
what
He
year?
definitely Draymond himself for
What
sure. Like
years?
just
What
doing
year we
dumb
talking
shit.
about? What year are we talking about?
When it was up 3-1.
Yeah, when it was up 3-1, they fumbled that shit. They had a couple of
And
opportunities.
So it
that
wasn't.
wasn't all. That was all on KD.
Look,
Russ shot
it's
more
not.
shots than
It was.
KD, and
Yeah.
that should happen. You think Russ should shoot more shots than KD?
Yeah, I
Look,
remember
look,
that
look.
was
Y'all
articles
gotta.
like before they broke up, like them niggas was arguing over who should shoot the more
If y'all,
shots.
if we go back to that series, there was nobody to blame. The guy to blame wasn't Russ or KD. If you go back to that series and watch, because I watched the game live, Game 6, or they were at home. They're up 3-2. I was on my couch watching that game. I watched the game from 0 to end. The blame was not on Russ and KD. If you look at those stats, their stats, they both got off that game. They both balled. You know who the blame was? Clay hit 11 threes. Klay Thompson had 48 points. And y'all saying Russ and KD? Now, we can talk about defense. We can talk about, but if you know you guarding a flamethrower,
Nah,
bro,
when a nigga hot,
there
yeah,
is
when a
nothing
nigga
you
hot, he
can
hot.
do, bro. It
All right,
was
look,
not
but
Russ or KD's fault.
what
Why they
happens
lost that series?
what happens when a superstar loses a game?
They get
Well,
all
no,
the blame.
no, no, no. When they win, they get all the credit, right? Right?
It
When they
depends on who
win,
you're playing, honestly.
oh hell no,
It's a simple
Because
question,
LeBron
dog.
take everything.
What?
LeBron take
You
everything
know
on his
why?
shoulders.
Oh, well, I'll tell you. You know why I say that? In 2018, when it's LeBron James going up against KD, Steph, and Clay, are you like, oh, Bron, it's on you? Did you say it's on Bron? No, you didn't say it's on Bron. It's like, nigga, what can you do?
That was a
What
different
can he do?
circumstance. That was a different
That's what I'm
circumstance.
Who was
talking
on
Any
his
about.
nigga
team that
after
year?
they
Who was
won
on his team? Who was on his team?
after yeah,
Bums.
that's like the same.
That's
You
what I'm
can
saying.
argue
That's
that
my
same shit
point.
with AI when AI lost
That's
the
my
finals.
point.
Like it was like
Yes,
it's
you can't
understandable.
say nothing. All you can
Russ
do
and
is raise
KD
your
didn't have
hand.
bums. Russ and KD didn't have bums on their team.
He
Yeah,
didn't have bums,
both of them niggas
but
didn't have help.
he
Yeah.
didn't have bums. But when you're playing
Nah,
against
AI had both.
when you're playing against a 73 win team, dog, sometimes you just lose, my nigga. If you're playing a 73-9 team,
No.
If
That
you feel
wasn't.
me?
That
I'm
was
not gonna blame you
that
for
was the year
losing,
that they
dog.
lost. That was the year that they lost. When they
Exactly.
went 73-9, they lost.
They lost to
But
the
they had Kyrie.
finals.
They lost. Yeah, they had Kyrie,
But
and they
OKC,
had.
I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about
You
OKC.
okay?
I'm saying that's why OKC. That's my point. Sometimes teams are just better. You feel me? Sometimes you just lose. That 3-1 lead was on a 73 win team. I'm not gonna blame
what?
you for
Wait,
losing to
no,
a
wait.
73.
What was
Yes,
it?
I'm talking about OKC.
Nah.
Yes,
No, because
2006.
LeBron.
Because
No,
do the Clippers get a
I'm
pass?
not, no, I'm
LeBron.
talking about
LeBron
last
put
year?
them out.
I'm
LeBron
talking
put
about
them out.
OKC.
With the 73-9
No,
Yes,
he
I'm
talking
talking
about the Western
I'm talking
Conference
about.
Finals.
That's why OKC lost. Yeah, I'm saying sometimes
Oh.
teams are just better. So I'm not gonna say Russ and KD why you blow a 3-1 lead. Dog,
Yes, you
Klay
can.
Thompson dropped
Because you said
38.
the same
What
shit
you
about
Yes.
I
Kawhi.
can't.
You said the same shit about Kawhi and PG when they blew their 3-1 lead. Like, how the fuck you just blow a
Yep.
3-1 lead? So it's like it's a
They
super.
lost
Like
to
you can't
Denver.
run from it.
So we're
Huh?
You
we're
can't
comparing.
switch it up, Wop.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
can't move.
I
It's
Move
the
mean,
the
same.
right.
goalposts.
So we're comparing 73 win Warriors to the Nuggets. Okay, cool.
It doesn't
I mean,
matter.
it's not
They
it's not it's
lost.
not the teams.
Okay,
It's a
cool.
scenario. You blew a 3-1 lead, and you're the superstar of the team. So it's like, who else is there to
I
blame?
look. I
Like
personally
damn,
don't
like
feel
them
like.
niggas is just
Like
better than
you
y'all.
needed
I
one
feel like.
game. You can, and it's not
I
your
feel
fault
like
that you can win one game and you lost 3 straight.
no. I blame it on KD. I mean, not KD. I blame it on Clay because I seen him drop. I've never seen a nigga. Now y'all can say, "Oh, you should have won a game." That's fair. That's fair. But me personally, I blame it on Clay that year why they lost that year. Because when they was up 3-1, I was like, these niggas is dangerous. They about to go fuck with Bron. They about to go crazy on Bron because they were up 3-1. And then Clay went off and Steph went off, and then that's just I understand. I just understood. I felt heartbroken for him. I thought they was gonna run it back. Katie was a bitch. He like, man, I'm fucking. But that's why I don't blame Russ because
Hey, what?
they could have
All right,
won.
go ahead. You know what
They
that sound
could have
like?
won. Well,
That kind of sound like when the Spurs lost to the Heat when Ray Allen hit that 3. You blame Ray Allen they lost?
Yeah, come on now.
I blame. First of all, it was way before the 3. It was 17
So
to 6. Way
so
before
hold
the
on,
3,
hold. So
dog.
when the Heat,
Way before. No,
lost,
way before. Way
no, I'm
before
saying
the
when the
3
Heat
happened,
lost that
dog.
first year, when they lost to the Mavs, was that not LeBron,
That's
D
a.
Wade, and
Oh
Chris Bosh
my
fault?
God, that
And
was a
they
debacle.
said LeBron had a
That was a.
breakdown, but
That
it's
was a
not on
joke.
LeBron. Is it not on LeBron?
That's not on LeBron. Like you can't give a
Is
nigga a
that Dirk?
pass.
That's on
It
Dirk.
was. It's on Bron, but it's on
That's
D-Wade
on
too.
Jason Terry.
Dwayne Wade was playing too. Wasn't Dwayne Wade playing too?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
they
Dwayne
we're
Wade
lost.
was
saying
Chris Bosh.
we're saying it's KD and Russ. You saying it's not on none of them. Like
No,
who,
I'm saying sometimes. I'm saying sometimes,
The other team is better.
nigga, you just
That's what it
not.
sounds like you're
Sometimes you
saying.
just Sometimes I'm saying sometimes it don't matter what you do. You feel me? Sometimes nigga, I ain't blaming Karl Malone and John Stockton for losing to Jordan. I don't be like,
But
oh,
if
you
you
niggas
go
had
up,
home
but
court.
if you
I
but if
ain't.
you
What
go
the
up,
hell?
but if you go up 3-1, like
If you
there's
go,
no
yeah,
excuse
there's
at
no
that
excuse.
point. At that
That's a
point when
fair
you're up
point.
3-1, there's no like to lose.
Yeah,
Like
three.
I felt it this year. To lose four in a, or no, they lost 3 in a row.
ha,
To lose
No,
four
for
in a
y'all
row,
lost 4 in a
it's
row. Get it
no, it's
right.
like that's all on you. Like there's no way that they should come on
That's
your
fair.
floor and they floor or whatever. Whoever had the advantage, I don't remember. But it's just like at that point, it's like you just got to take
My
that
point is,
L, or like
my
you got to
point is
the
that
whole.
if you if you
I can't hear nothing.
I can't hear you. Why?
on the Warriors, came back.
Start over. Mark.
Everybody just cut off. Everybody just cut off just now.
Oh, okay.
All right, right now. No, yeah, I'm talking about for KD. I'm just talking about 2016 because everybody said after the year they should have won, they could have won, and all that. They was up 3-1. They could have
Mhm.
won. You feel me? I understand that. That's a fair point. But I'm not gonna put all the blame on Russ because KD could have came right back the next year and beat them. But
That's fair.
instead, because KD leaves, now everybody want to say, "Oh, it's your fault, Russ. Y'all niggas, you did all this. You the one
No,
taking all the shots."
only reason
But
why
y'all was just up
no.
3-1.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not paint. Let's not
That's what they
gaslight.
did.
So what happened
That's
was
what they did.
KD left. Everybody hated KD. He was like, "Oh, you a mark ass nigga for leaving Russ." And Russ is a real nigga. All this other shit. We gave him his flowers. And then when Russ was like, "I can't do shit with this team," and went to the Rockets. And then Harden was like, "Yo, I can't fuck with this nigga Russ." Then it's like, "All right, Russ, what's going on?" Like.
They hit
You
it. I
got two
think they
niggas
hit it.
that's MVPs that can't fuck with you
Everybody
and can't
wasn't.
do nothing with you.
Everybody wasn't. That I think your timeline was right until you said because once Katie won that championship, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Russ, it's you, nigga. Yeah, nigga, it was you." The whole time. When Katie won the
Nah,
championship, and they was
That's
like,
because I
not
think that year
no.
he won the
right after
MVP.
he did, it was still niggas hating. That's when the haters came. That's when
So
niggas like,
back to
"Oh,
the
you a 7 seed." Oh, nigga,
back
y'all
to the
should they
topic.
gave you that. Yeah,
Back to the
yeah.
top of the
With
back to
Russ.
the topic of y'all team. So I was having this debate, and
Close
I
it,
feel
mama.
like y'all could have made, even though Westbrook, whatever y'all made that trade, I still feel like it was better options and better fits out there for y'all, and I feel like y'all
Yeah,
could
let
have
me
built a
know.
better team. Okay, so
Yeah,
I think that,
we
like I
could
Let me
said,
build
know
a
what
better
y'all
team.
wanted.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that you
Put
could
y'all
have went.
GM
I
hats
think
on.
in free agency you could have went and got Mike Conley. You could have went and got a shooter, or
Oh
you
God.
should probably go get Brendan Forbes, while he's still there, you could have got Evan Fournier. You could have had DeMar DeRozan. He's coming easily. So you could have Evan Fournier off the bench. Who else you got? You could have went maybe next door and not before it's too late now, but y'all could have got served. There's a couple centers out there. Go get Dwight.
Can y'all name?
There's a couple of free agents out there.
Name somebody that's not a bum. Can you name a nigga that's not a bum?
Mike Conley's a bum now. Spencer Dinwiddie is a bum. These are bums.
Look. Russ. I mean,
That don't
looking
fit.
at he looking at Russ as a superstar. Okay, I get that. But you have a superstar, but you also need the key pieces to fit around your other superstars. And we're saying that if we had LeBron and AD, we could have got like Lonzo, Kyle Lowry, some solid point guard that could run the team.
It's a lot of good
some
free agents out there.
And some shooters along the way too. Like we got Russ, but what was the no. What you're trying to hit me with some shit. we could have got more people. We got Russ and now
y'all could have got Duncan Robinson because he a free agent too.
We could have got him.
Y'all could have went and got Nicholas Batum next door. Who else is out there? JaVale McGee. It's a couple people out there that I was just like,
Dwight,
yeah, y'all could have
So
got.
we're naming these people because they supposed to be better. They're supposed to give us a better. I'm not saying.
No, I'm saying in the sense of the depth of the team, because now you're basically hoping on like niggas is gonna come just off the strength of the love of the Lakers. Like, oh, I just love LA and I've always been a fan since a kid type shit. Like you basically hoping on the DeMar DeRozans of the world to come over to LA on veteran men. And it's like a lot of niggas, like it's a lot of dumbass niggas out there like Dennis Schroeder that's gonna think that they worth more than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Like Dennis Schroeder think he worth 100 million. You think he the only nigga out there that's trying to go get 100 mil?
I do value veteran and superstar play over good role players. I do value veteran and superstar play over good role players. You telling me JJ Redick? You telling me JJ Redick can't do what Duncan Robinson can do for us?
No more. Not no more. He don't got it.
JJ Redick's old and he's short.
No, yeah, he old, short, and like I don't know if you've seen his like field goal percentage this year. Was terrible. Like on all three stops, where'd he go? Or he went to two stops. He went to
role player,
New Orleans and Mavericks. If Luka can't get you shots and you can't hit those shots from Luka, like after a while, like you're the issue, bro.
Y'all wanted a nice group of role players.
It's not even a group of role players. It's a bunch of niggas that fit.
That's
like you already have the two superstars. Like so, it wasn't Shaq and Kobe with a bunch of other like role players. Has it not always been two stars with a bunch of nice ass role players?
That's old school, fan. We don't
Is
do
it not Steph and Clay with a bunch of nice ass role players?
We do threes now, bro. I don't know if you watched the league.
So it's not.
We do threes now.
Was it not Steph and Clay with a bunch of role players? Was it not? I mean,
Steph
Draymond.
He's in that.
That's debatable.
I'm sorry. He's
debatable. That's debatable.
He's first team, bro. You can't say it no more. He's first team. It don't matter no more. At the end of the day, especially the way they said niggas let Cavs won because Draymond was out. So I don't want to hear that niggas in the big three. They trying to say Draymond ain't really in the big three. That nigga's in the big three. I don't want to hear it.
He's in it with Clay. He's in it, but like, come on, like let's be real. Like, what is he really doing though?
It's the same people that say
he's not a big three caliber.
The same people that that's what I'm saying. Everybody forgets 2016, bro. He would have been the MVP because everybody forgets 2016. Draymond had 30-point triple-double. Everybody forgets that, right?
I think that Draymond was a benefit
you forgot, right?
I think Draymond was he's a good fit. We're a good fit. Draymond's a good fit for that system. Draymond's a good fit for that system.
Niggas forgot.
And that's why he was. Draymond, that's why he flourished.
Bro, in 2016,
I understand that part.
You're
saying 2016, but we're in 2021 and he's a bum. So
yeah,
he's not a part of the big three. He can't even shoot, bro.
Yeah,
he definitely can't shoot, but he's still. They say he's a heartbeat, so I don't know what
he's a heartbeat.
He's a good fit. He fits in with the team.
That don't mean you a big three because you're a harder team.
I mean, I don't know how you can get taken out of a big three, but
I mean, we've seen it in the past. A bunch of niggas that get all stars,
his play,
other shit that don't
his
really
play
deserve it.
his play has going down since the 2016. He's not the same Draymond.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean,
That's a fact.
Kareem declined over time too. He
You
declined. And
talking
he
about
wasn't doing
Kareem? You
shit.
talking about Kareem? though?
Yeah.
You talking about Kareem,
Yeah.
nigga?
But Kareem was at a point to where he declined and he wasn't the same no more, and it was just Magic Worthy's team. But niggas they
Yeah.
say, "Oh, Kareem, you weak now, and you
But
ain't
I'm
a
just
part of Big
saying,
Three
you
no
got to
more."
look at if you want to go that route. All I'm saying is you got to look at the facts. Throughout the history of the NBA, it's just been typically two superstars with a bunch of role players. Like that's just what it. And then
Not
LeBron
lately
came through and
though.
shook the game. And was like, I'm teaming up. And now, or like LeBron and Brooklyn and all them other super teams
Yeah, now we do
come along
threes
and
now.
like now it's like
We
now
do.
it's threes.
You need three. You need
So
you need a
watch.
big three.
So if
Y'all
we
Gotta
got
got
have
y'all
three.
big three.
DeMar,
And
DeMar could count as our third option, our big three. DeMar could have did that.
I don't
How
understand.
is DeMar a better fit than Westbrook?
I don't understand, but I don't understand how you feel that way. Like when y'all just won last year off the same formula. Like y'all just won off of two superstars and a bunch of good ass role players. Like
Everybody,
and so I
it
don't
works,
understand how you
King.
go
It
from this
works.
end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum. Like I don't
Well,
understand
we
that.
just because like last year we seen that one of your stars can go out, and now we had two stars, and then in the playoffs we had one. So you need more. And then the Nets, they was in the finals, they was in the playoffs. Niggas had three stars, and then they ended up with one. So you can start off with three stars, three full stars, but if injuries happen, what you gonna do then? Like you just ass out, right? If a nigga go out, if AD gets hurt again this year, oh he out. Now it's just Braun. Nah, Braun and Russ. Now we can still at
Oh
least do
yeah,
something
and
until AD get
could
back.
went y'all could have went and got Bobby Portis. Like
Oh my
I'm just
god,
thinking
could
of
y'all
I
stop?
think Brooke
Oh my
Lopez is
god, y'all keep
available.
look.
It's
Can
a
y'all
lot
can
of
y'all
niggas
tell
out
me?
there.
Can y'all tell me because these role players? So y'all tell me some like three or four guys that y'all wanted instead of Westbrook. That would have been great on the
Well, I
team.
don't want nobody for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So
Three or
you got that
three or
track.
four.
You say instead of Russ?
I mean, y'all can run with five
That
niggas all
that would
year.
have been that
All
would have made us better than we are today. Three
Okay,
guys that would have made
we
us
could have
better
got
realistically.
Lonzo at the point, DeMar at the two, and then we had LeBron, AD, and then pick up Dwight. That's a solid five right there.
That's better
I'm
than what we
I'm
have
scared.
today.
I'm scared of that five. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna attack
Oh my
DeMar DeRozan because
god,
he don't play defense. He don't play defense,
Lonzo, Dwight, and DeMar. That's all you. That's what you
but
said.
All right, so
That's
what's our
better
starting
than
five right
I'm
now?
Westbrook.
not scared
What's
of
our starting
nobody
five
that's.
right now? We got Marc Gasol as center, and we got THG as a two.
You telling me if we sign Dwight today, that's better than what you just named.
We
Okay,
trying to
well
get Dwight too.
we're not talking about Dwight. We're talking about right now where we don't have Dwight. We have Marc Gasol. That's what we're arguing right now.
Yeah.
You can get
At this point,
anybody, and it's better than what you
at
named.
this point, we're talking about at this point.
Well, I told you to add three guys, so I guess that's fair because I told you to add three. So, we only added one. We added Russ. So Russ, you gonna give me two more? Give me two more. What we can add, and I'll tell you any two you add to Westbrook is better than the three that you can name. Any two right now that
Um,
you add Iggy
as a
and that we about
player,
to sign.
player standpoint, yeah, but like as a fit, no.
But my thing is, everybody wants to go off a fit, but nobody knows
Yes,
how it's
nigga.
actually gonna fit. But you
Because
don't know. That's an
all the teams that have
assumption.
won, there's fits.
Yes.
There's no
That's
teams that
like y'all just
have
won.
won.
Y'all had a
So now
yeah.
I'm
Like
glad
y'all
we
had
got. So
niggas
now we
that
got to the
fit
fit
in a
question.
bubble. Like so, it's just like I don't understand.
I'm glad we got to the fit question because now we exposed this a fit idea. So fits.
Huh?
It's niggas
Didn't
out
y'all
there that
say
fit.
Didn't y'all say Harden? Now go ahead and lie and say y'all didn't say Harden wasn't a good fit for Brooklyn. Go ahead and lie.
We
Can
did.
y'all lie for me?
I can agree. I said that. Yeah.
You
Oh
said it was a
yeah.
bad fit.
Maybe you
Ricken, go
talking to
ahead.
Trey.
Ricken, go
I
ahead.
don't
But
know if I
No,
jumped
Ricken,
out
go
the
ahead and
window and said
lie.
that. I don't know if I jumped out the window and said
I
that.
got a question though. I got a question though. Did they win anything?
You
Yeah.
got
So
hurt.
we still don't know yet.
No, we
To be
know.
Yeah.
fair, no,
Chevelle,
we
you
don't
know.
know yet,
No,
bro.
And
We
I'll
look,
ask
don't
you right
know
and the
now.
yet.
only
You can
way
Chevelle, you can
that
lie,
shit
but
work.
I'll ask you a question right now. If James Harden and Kyrie don't get hurt, who's the champions right now?
I feel the Nets would
Who's the
have won,
champions
but
today?
If we
I
play-
feel like
if
they
we
would
played
have
the
won.
Suns.
Yes.
This should
we would have beat
simple.
waxed the Nets.
It's very simple. But y'all just said y'all thought James Harden wasn't a good fit. Regan,
Why?
you
But you're
thought
saying
did,
if,
No,
bro.
I
You're
don't. I
saying
don't remember
if.
jumping out the window saying that. I
No,
don't
you're
remember
not
jumping out
saying
the
if.
window.
We saying before he went to
You're
Brooklyn.
saying if.
No, I'm not saying if.
Trey,
I'm saying
you got
before, I'm
Trey.
saying
You
was
don't
wrong.
got me.
Yeah, I'm saying he was wrong already with the fit. We talking about fits, right?
Bro,
I
He was
mean,
wrong about
but
the
you're
outfit
saying
already.
it's
dog.
not proven. It's not proven. They won some games all year. Two of
Yeah.
them. One was injured the
If
whole
they
year.
don't
We don't
win,
know.
if they go
We
next
don't
year and they
know.
go next year and they lose again, or if they go
Yeah,
next year and they lose,
and-
or like,
What?
then he's still in the battle. Is what he's saying.
You
I
know
understand
why?
that too. Like,
You know why I feel
he's
like
not
you know why
fully
I feel
wrong
like
yet.
it's not a if. You know why I feel like it's not a if. I
Like
feel
they
like it's
wasn't
not
the
a
top
if.
team in the league.
I feel like that it's not a if because everybody knows KD damn near beat the Bucks by himself, friggin'. Damn near by his damn self.
You talking about the best
That's
nigga
true.
on the planet?
That's true.
It ain't
But
You talking about the best
if.
nigga on the planet?
exactly. We
It
talking
ain't no
about,
You
if,
talking about
bro.
the you talking about the best
So
nigga on the
it ain't
planet?
no if.
Almost
It ain't
like
no
only
if
needed
they-
to win
it
two
ain't
more
no-
games.
It ain't no woulda, coulda, shoulda, nigga. All they needed was Kyrie to play 5 minutes. Them niggas would have won. They would
No,
have won.
let's not erase what
They would have
happened.
won the
Kyrie
championship.
was
bro.
there. Kyrie was there, and he got hurt, and they needed Kevin Durant to close out two more games, and didn't
Bro,
get it done.
if James, yeah,
And he gave
if
him
he
one.
played
He gave him
5
one.
minutes, if Kyrie plays 10 minutes, they win the championship. They go into the finals. They would have won the championship. That's not a if.
I don't know about
Even Reagan was scared to death. He like, damn the fucking
Nah.
Nets. He was
No,
like,
because I knew them niggas didn't
damn.
play defense. I knew that them,
He was
but
like,
I'm scared of KD
damn.
for sure.
Yeah, you already know who KD is, dog. I'm just talking about the fit because everybody think they know about a good fit, and everybody think they know, oh, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna work, until the shit work, and then they're like, oh, I didn't really know, I
But
didn't
then
really
that's
know
a
like that. I didn't
like I
really
said.
know it was
But
gonna be that good.
the thing that's like that you forget about this situation in particular is that yes, the fit worked, or it may or may not have worked in Brooklyn or whatever. But like, you got to understand, like Westbrook is a different nigga, and where he goes, like shit doesn't go right. And I feel like that's something that you leaving out. Like he's like a problematic nigga. Like where it's like he doesn't go places to
bro.
fit. He goes
Bro.
places to like y'all
Bro,
fit
y'all
around
don't know
me.
these niggas. Y'all don't know these niggas, man. We don't
We
know these
don't.
niggas
We
personally.
don't.
We don't
But
know
I'm
them
just
personally.
saying.
bro,
So
we
you
watched
telling me
them. We
that
watched them for
Westbrook
10
ego,
years.
yeah. If he literally made James Harden want to
You
leave
still
the
don't-
Rockets, and he's
shut
been
up.
there for like 80 years, like come on now, like
Who?
how
But
do
who
you kick a
said?
nigga off
Who
a team
even
that's
said?
his?
Did Harden say that Westbrook made him want to leave Houston? Is that what he
No.
said? Or was that just
But he
something
was
with
just
that we
like, bro,
presume? That's what I'm saying.
that definitely
That's just
helped.
some. That's,
No,
Watching Westbrook over there.
no.
That's just something
I've
we presume,
I've heard
man.
I've heard analytics say it. I have heard them say that Russ and Harden don't play together no more.
Yeah.
What about Russ and CP3?
And then KD,
was that the same?
and then
Was
KD
that the same
was like,
thing
I
too,
can't
Trey?
fuck with him.
Hey Trey, was that the same? Was that CP3
Huh?
fault too? When he wanted CP3 out of
When-
there, was that Chris Paul fault too? That was Chris Paul fault when he wanted CP3 ass
Hey,
out of
nobody
there.
like Chris
It was
Paul
CP3.
anyway. I can see that too. I can see that too. Cause
Oh,
bro,
speaking
CP
of
is known
niggas,
that nobody
didn't they
liked the
blow
nigga. That's
3-1?
known. That's known.
I was about to say,
That-
didn't them
it's
niggas
known
blow a
that-
3-1 lead too?
No, they didn't. No,
They didn't?
do that.
They just
No,
it
they
was
didn't
just
do
2
that.
games away.
No,
And then
only the
CP3
clip.
got
Only
hurt.
the clip.
I
Only
think
CP3 got
they
hurt.
were up like 3-2 or something like that.
Yeah, they was up 3-2.
Because that's known. That was in the articles when they said CP3 and Harden didn't. You seen them niggas slapping hand. You seen them slap CP3 hand. So it's just like we always gonna blame. It's just like we gonna look at a divorce and blame somebody every time. That's why Regan is not a Laker fan today. That's why Regan not a Laker fan.
No,
Because
no,
he lost in the divorce. He didn't tell you.
no.
He was lost in the divorce with Kobe and Shaq. Separated. There's a lot of fans like that separate divorce, and they be like, when niggas divorce, they be like, oh,
Hey,
I don't
Wop,
like you.
well, I
I'm
got a
a
question
little-
for you.
Yeah,
I got a question for you, Wop.
yeah.
So, you know, somebody get divorced like a lot. Like, if you say you got like 3 or 4 divorces,
Yeah,
and,
you've been through 3-4 marriages at some
I
point.
mean, who's to blame? I mean, it's not everybody else.
And then,
I mean,
but Trey, what you forget?
Jerome.
You married to A1 niggas. Like you married to like, you know what I'm saying? You
So
married
that's
to
just
some of
how
the
it
most
is.
A1 niggas
That's how
around.
it is.
Like
That's how it is. Niggas just gonna blame you Niggas blame Kobe, dog, for years. Niggas is on Kobe head. You remember
Niggas
that?
could everybody can't
Travell,
fit
you
over
remember?
there.
You was
It
there.
takes a certain
Travell,
type
you
of
was there.
fit.
Nigga. Travell, you was there. You
Bro,
remember that
okay,
shit.
they blame
You
Kobe.
remember.
Kobe backed it up though. He won 2
Thank
rings
you.
after that.
Thank you. But
And
they was
Russ
on
been
that
getting
nigga
traded
Kobe
from
head
team to
for
team.
5 years, bro.
Okay,
They
hold
was
on.
on
We're
Kobe
talking
head
about
for
Kobe. Okay,
5
wait. You
years,
want to talk
bro.
about play two different players? How you say you're not talking about Kevin Love and Russ? You can't talk about Kobe and Russ. 2 different players.
I
You can't
mean,
even bring that up.
I'm not comparing games. I'm talking about divorces. I'm not comparing the game. I'm talking about divorces. In a divorce, they always want to blame one nigga. In
And Kobe got
every
divorced
divorce.
once. Kobe had 1 divorce.
So
How many
we
Russ
judging.
had?
So we judging off of how many? We judging off of
How
how
many rings he
many?
got in his back closet? How many rings he got in his
None.
closet?
None.
See now one thing now I'm gonna get to another because y'all said 14s that y'all was talking about 14s in 4 years, right?
CP3.
You know what?
Go ahead.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
know what I wrote down
Uh-huh.
because you know once he said this name, he pissed me off every time. Every time we talk about Rondo, bro, I get pissed off because niggas forget. Regan, you forget that nigga Rondo was in Dallas. They was like, I can't. Rick Carlisle was like, what the fuck
He
we doing
went.
with this nigga? Toss this nigga. This nigga went to the Kings, was a fucking
He
bum.
has.
This nigga went
Rondo been toxic.
was a
Rondo's
bum
toxic.
in
New
4
Orleans.
places. He was a bum. But
Yeah.
now
And
he
you
come
know
to the
why?
Lakers
Hold up.
and play with
Hold up.
AD, and now he fucking playoff Rondo.
And you know why? You know why? Hold on. Do you know why? It goes back to the thing we talked about in the beginning. Fit. Rondo didn't fit on those teams. Rondo fit in with the Lakers because he's a playmaker that, you know what I'm saying, he can knock down shots every now and again, but he's looking to get niggas open and he can play defense. So it's like he fits perfectly.
So you saying
Y'all
it
have the
wasn't?
number
It
one
wasn't.
defense in the league. So it's just like,
You
of course you need a nigga
saying it
off the
wasn't
bench.
Rondo's fault why he was a bum in all those? So it
No,
wasn't Rondo's
I'm not
fault why
saying
he was
he's a
bum Core
bum.
Cities? Is that your? Is
He's
that?
not a bum. He's not a bum. He just
No,
don't
I'm
fit in
saying that's
certain
what I'm
places.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Also,
I'm saying
why
he was a bum.
you
He was a bum.
see Rondo
That's what I'm
hand?
saying.
You see Rondo hand? You see his hand? Have you seen it? No.
He played
I
with
just want
fucking
to know.
Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett,
And
Anthony
he
Davis,
wasn't a big
and
piece.
LeBron
He won.
James.
He won a big piece. He won a big piece in the Celtics. Don't tell me
Nigga,
that. He had 20 and
nigga,
20. He had 20-20.
nigga,
Don't tell me he won a
nigga.
big
You
piece.
could have, nigga. You could have put Sam Cassell on that fucking team, and he would have had the same amount of rings, nigga. That's what I'm telling you.
No.
You could have
No,
put Sam Cassell on
the
the
Lakers
fucking
were
team.
Nah.
Lakers. They didn't have
If you
What
don't
Rondo.
the
have
hell?
Rondo,
Lakers
if you don't have Rondo
Lakers
in
were
the
the ones that
bubble,
didn't have Rondo.
if y'all, because
Bro,
y'all was
first of
struggling
all,
without Rondo, like y'all was struggling with,
first of all,
y'all struggled with. Who did y'all struggle with? Y'all struggled with, what was it, Denver? And I feel like after
bro,
game one is when he
we was
came
not
back, right,
struggling.
against
We was not
Portland.
struggling with Rondo.
Whenever Rondo wasn't playing, y'all niggas was like, bro, Rondo come back, this shit about
Some
to be
niggas,
looking way different.
some niggas get lucky. Some niggas get lucky to be.
Everybody.
Some niggas get lucky to be in position. Some niggas get lucky, and Rondo is one
But
of those
you
niggas
acting
that
like
don't get
he
no
wasn't.
blame for being a bum, but he get praised
So
for when he go. Hey, Regan. Hey, question. Hold on, question for Regan. Was you scared of
Go ahead.
Rondo? Y'all play this nigga. What did Rondo do against y'all? Let me know.
I'm scared of playoff Rondo, but I'm not
No,
scared
I'm
of like.
asking y'all. I'm saying he played. Y'all played Rondo. What did he do against y'all?
When, well,
What
what
did he
team
do?
against
He
what?
played. That's what I'm saying. And he don't even remember. He played for the Clippers. What did he do
Oh,
against
yeah.
y'all?
He didn't get no burn.
What did he do? He didn't do
He didn't get no
shit.
burn.
He didn't
no,
do shit. Was he a
Rondo.
good fit?
That's because
Was
he's
he
not
a
a good
bad
fit
fit?
on the Clippers. He's not a good
I don't
fit.
think.
He's
I don't
not.
think
He
he
didn't get no
was.
burn.
He's
He's
not.
not. Why would you?
So we just.
Why? Well, you got Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson was up
Because
there
you know what's
killing
funny?
shit.
You know what's funny? Why? Skip Bayless was he loved when they got Rondo. Now at the end of the year, he's like, oh, Rondo was a good fit for them. Like that's
See,
legit what he
that's what
said.
y'all do.
It's a
That's
thing.
what y'all
It's
do.
a
Y'all
thing.
switch
Wow.
it up. See, when niggas turn into bums, then y'all switch it up and say, "Oh, he wasn't a good fit." When he got him, oh, it's a great fit for the Clippers. Then when he start bumming it up, it's like, "Oh, he wasn't a good fit." That's what niggas do. I see what y'all do. I see what y'all do. I see how you niggas. Y'all niggas is Skip Bayless and shit.
Did Rondo not have DMPs? Did he not have DMPs?
Yeah, he had a lot.
He didn't play. He
Because
didn't play
he
every
wasn't
game.
doing. He wasn't doing shit. I'm telling
And
you,
what does
fam.
that
That's what
mean,
I'm trying
Wop?
to
What
tell
does that
you.
mean? What does that
That's not
mean,
what that
Wop?
means. That means he was bumming
Made
it
a
up.
bad
That's what
fit.
fucking means.
No, that means that he did
No.
It
not
means he was
fit.
bumming it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like
You know,
Montrezl Harrell,
he
like
was
he was a
bumming it
nigga
up.
had DMPs and he's not a bum. He just did not fit in what I was trying to do at that moment. Like
Exactly.
Nah,
Devin
he
Booker
was.
was like,
He
whenever
played.
Devin
He
Booker seen
played,
Trez on the floor, it was ISO, get this nigga on me,
bro.
barbecue
That was not even a
every
situation.
time.
He got
That
into it with
was
Vogel. We don't. He was a good fit all year. How the fuck he get to the
no,
playoffs and it's a bad fit?
no. Like
That's
Marc Gasol
bullshit.
ain't a good fit for y'all no more because he just too
No,
old.
once we got
Because
Drummond, it wasn't a good
once
fit.
niggas is
Once we got
targeting,
Drummond, it wasn't a good fit. We didn't have no room for him.
Because
it's
he's
a
playing
thing. It
five.
happens.
He was
It
playing the
exists.
five, and he got his spot taken. But
Yeah.
during the whole season, he was a good fit. Nobody complained about him the whole season. So
But
you can't get
but
the
regular
playoffs and then be
season,
like, he's a
bro,
bad fit.
regular season don't mean nothing though. It's the playoffs that count.
Absolutely. No,
You can win
absolutely.
many
When
games in
Drummond
the
came
regular
in,
season and do nothing in the playoffs.
you said you did say it. When Drummond came in, he took his minutes. We seen that.
Yeah.
But he
So
also got into a Vogel.
let's switch
Yeah, he
gears, man,
did.
because I know Trey gotta go. I know that we almost running on almost an hour. You know what I'm saying? We could argue about this shit
We
all day.
almost to an
All
hour.
day. All
But
day. So I just want to switch gears a
I'm
little
just trying
bit
to
like
I'm
LeVar.
just trying to show you how y'all make excuses for the right people. For whoever it is, y'all make certain excuses for the right people. For the niggas that y'all
No.
prefer, you gonna give
We
them
listed a
benefit of the
bunch of
doubt.
niggas that
For the
had a
niggas
good
that you
fit.
fuck with, get benefit of the
No.
doubt. Rondo, weak ass. He was a bum for 4 years in 4 different cities. Then he come and play with AD, and now he play off Rondo. That nigga was a bum in 4 different places. But you know who was never a bum? And anywhere he ever went was never ever a bum? Russ has never ever been a bum ever. Not 1 minute. Anywhere.
Oh my
Period. It don't matter
God.
where you put that
Oh,
nigga. Bad fit,
Hey,
good
Wop.
fit,
Hey, Wop.
size two
Hey, Wop.
fits.
So wait, Wop. Almost
Ever.
teams Rondo were on. Did any of them make playoffs? Any of them? Any of them make
Shit.
playoffs?
Shit, if you put Russ on that team, they
The
would have.
Mavericks, the Kings.
If you put Russ on
anyways,
their team, they
man.
would have.
No.
If you put Russ on that fucking team, they would have. But now when you
Russ is
put
a
a
better
bum,
Man.
player. Russ is a better
Like,
player than Rondo. We know
I'm
this.
glad
We
you
know
know.
Russ
I'm
is a better
glad you
player than
fucking know
Rondo.
because they should never be compared because he ain't never been on Russ level.
like I
So I'm
said,
glad you said it.
No.
let's shift gears and before we close out, I just want to get y'all thoughts on 2K, man. Like, what y'all expecting for 2K? Are y'all gonna play next year? Are y'all gonna get it when it drop? Are y'all gonna wait? Like, how y'all feel about what do you think could happen to make 2K a
That's
better
nigga.
game? Or like, what do you think went wrong this year? Like, when was the last time you niggas played 2K? Like, let's talk about
Actually,
that.
I don't even
I
know.
literally just
I know, Wop, you be in the dark, nigga, practicing, getting your mind play a little better.
no, I literally just hopped back on 2K last night for the first time in 3 months. For the first time, because first of all, everybody knows once after the first 2 months of 2K, that shit is drier than Egypt.
Yeah, for
And
real,
right
for
now
real.
we in a dry season, and that shit drier than Egypt. But I am happy that we getting a micro rap mode. You feel me? You heard about that, right?
Yeah, I heard
Definitely
about
I'm
that.
hyped about that. There's some excitement about that, and everybody knows that 2K is always the same for 2 years, and then it switched. So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
year is
it's
gonna
weird.
switch.
I feel like on the odd years, like that's when they do, like, or like, well, 21, but I guess it was shitty. But so hopefully, I guess this year. But I feel like
They
this shit was
always had
bad.
2K the
It was.
same. It's always the same for 2 years. So
It
that's
hadn't
always like
been
that.
this bad though in a while. Like I feel like 2K18 was like the only one that I can compare to this one. Was like I cannot play this shit for a long period of time without getting mad. Like this shit, like I cannot
You talking
like
about the
more than
game? You talking
30
about the
minutes.
gaming environment?
I'm gonna say something that's gonna make y'all mad.
It's not.
I think 2K era is almost over.
Mm.
I think so.
I just read some shit
The era of
today.
2K.
Yeah, I think I just read some shit about EA is coming back for next gen too. But I feel like that shit happen every year. They like, oh, EA about to come, and then them niggas
What
don't
does
never
that mean?
come.
What does
But
that mean? The era is over. What does
I
that
mean,
mean?
if
Like
a
the
nigga really
era of
come
2K.
through in that lane, if a nigga really come
That's
through in that
bro.
basketball lane, like it's really over for
It's
2K.
but 2K is
I think
2K is
2K
never
is so
over, bro.
big because they're the only one out right now. Live hasn't been out.
Exactly.
Yeah, the same
No,
shit
but
happened with
there's
Live.
nobody.
And niggas are fed up with 2K, bro. Niggas are
Yeah,
fed
the
up with
same
this
shit
shit.
happened with Live. Same shit happened
They
with
not
Live.
that. They
Niggas
not
thought that
that. They
Live
not
was
that.
gonna be forever. I
They
didn't
not
see
that.
the day.
They
I
not
thought
that.
Live was
They
gonna
not
go
that fed up.
away.
Right.
They're not that
Me
fed up.
neither.
They're not that fed up.
Bro,
Niggas was fed up.
bro,
Niggas was
no, they fed up, nigga. I'm telling you.
niggas is fed up every year for one, and two, niggas is fed up with Nicki Minaj. But it don't matter until Cardi B came. You can't do shit until Cardi B came. Well, bitch, you gonna listen to this fucking Nicki until Cardi come. It wasn't shit you could do until Cardi B came.
Yeah,
It wasn't shit
you either gonna play it or you're
Yeah.
not. That's true. That's true.
It ain't.
Yeah,
It,
but no, I feel
Nicki
like
was the only female artist for like 10 years, and it's like, nigga, that's all you got. You ain't
I feel
getting
like
no more
20 though,
female
it held
rappers.
us 20 held us down, and I feel like 2K19 we was all on that shit. Like we was all like I could play 2K19 year round. Like I did not get bored, and when 20 came out, I was like, damn, I really gotta put this shit down. Like, but I just hope that they
21
don't got
was
no big
rough.
ass
That's
city.
not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah, it
21
was
was
rough.
rough.
It was
I
rough.
haven't even.
I didn't need a
I haven't
big
even wanted
ass
to play
city.
2K.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing to do on that motherfucker. I just be on there. I'm on there doing fantasy drafts. Because that's my favorite shit to do in any 2K is to go in fantasy drafts and build a team and win the championship. I just won a championship in 7 games with D Lil and fucking Jay Brown and Zach Levine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but that's what I do on 2K. 2K, the era is not over until somebody else takes its place. 2K is on forever. Until its spot
No, I
gets
think it's
taken.
almost over. Almost.
It's
Almost
almost.
over.
I see the writing on the wall. The writing is on the wall
I see.
for sure.
I don't
It's
see
like,
an
all right,
almost.
like,
I don't see an almost until somebody else is in the picture.
I mean, Fortnite really made a good
I feel
run.
like
Like
I
niggas
feel like
was not
somebody's
playing
about to
2K
come.
when Fortnite was out.
You feel me? Because
You said
Madden
what?
was dry for
Oh
about
yeah.
5 years, bro. And that shit came back. That shit was dry for 5 years, and that shit came back. So I don't think you always got a shot. It's always your era until somebody replaces you. It's always your era.
All right, man. I'm gonna wrap it up here. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can catch y'all next week, next Sunday or something, whenever we catch some time to
Bucks
upload
and
again.
6, baby. Bucks
Yeah,
and
fuck you,
6,
what?
baby.
Fuck you.
Bucks and 6, baby.
But I think
Baby.